All right, good morning, wherever you've joined us. Right here at the Rashidi Yakini main bowl in Ilorin. It is another encounter here at the Youth League Cup back here in Ilorin with House of Prayer back at home and Imperial FC back on the road. Both sides looking to get into the winning column once again in the Youth League Cup as both sides are getting ready. You can see both captains just speaking to the referees, exchanging pleasantries. And I'll be your commentator for this morning, Philip Uluide. Look through at the House of Prayer starting 11. Bolu Atifer remains in goal. The captain, Monday John, will lead the back line alongside Majid, Akim, and Ridwan. In the midfield, you will see Jonathan in there alongside Egba. And the front four will consist of Awal, Mubarak, Omodara, and Shola will lead the line. Imperial coming to this game off the back of a good victory last time out in the Young Youth League. Kayode remains in goal. Owanfo will be one of the defenders alongside Agozi. F. Young, Yusuf, the captain, is part of the back line. And Aduche, Bolaji, Unowa, and Yakine Gbenle Linus will complete the four starting 11. When both sides looked at the table, they are clearly not where they want to be. House of Prayer, following a bright start to the campaign, have fallen in the standings. If you look at the week 9 standings of the Youth League Cup, you would have to look down to 7th place to see House of Prayer Assembly, who started the season with a 100% record in their first 4 games. Imperial FC, however, looking to increase their wins more than their losses this season. Coincidentally, they are one of the few sides that are yet to draw a game in the Youth League Cup this campaign. And it will be good to see what both sides try and do at the start of this game, as it is going to be what we're expecting to be a game full of attacking intent from both sides. So it is the first game here at the South-West Conference of the Youth League Cup, as match week 10 will start. House of Prayer might be the freshest out of these two sides, given that they had a bye in the last match week. They are the home side as well. Their form at home remains decent so far this campaign as well. Just a bit of delay as the referee looks to sort out some issues with the match balls. And we'll finally be ready to get on with this encounter. So to kick off this encounter, it would be Imperial FC in the double strip with the red, the blue, and the yellow, kicking from left to right. And House of Prayer in the sky blue with a touch of red, kicking from right to left. As this delay continues, and we'll wait and look until the referee to kick off the game. And it seems we're finally ready to start this encounter. And the game finally kicks off. House of Prayer against Imperial FC. And it's just a quick lunge into the half of Imperial FC to kick things going and to try and jostle for the ball. Because said both sides looking to get back into winning ways after not so particularly great outings in their last encounter. And a quick show of intent there from House of Prayer. And once again, a quick look at the starting 11 for House of Prayer. Bulu Atife goal, back four of Monday. Majid, Akim, Ridwan, Jonathan will be in the midfield. Will be flanked with the likes of Egba, Michael, Awal in there as well. Mubarak, Omodara, and Shola will be the front man. Omodara now on the ball. Switches the ball to the right hand flank. Looking for Mubarak, and that will go out. For Imperial FC, Coyote remains in goal. Wamfo, Agunzi, Efyong Yusuf, the captain, will lead the back line. Adoche, Bolaji, Unowa Yakini, Bele, and Linus, the main man up front for the side as the winner. The first corner of the game. And it'll be good to see what set piece strategies are being used by these two sides in here. Seeing the set pieces come back into games across the top leagues around the world. Throw-ins will be an interesting one that we'll be looking forward to as well today. Incidentally, Imperial FC have left a couple of men behind for this one. It's swung in by this one, and it's just a bit too much for Yakini to get on the end of. He keeps the ball in play though. It is knocked out for a throw-in, which they've taken very quickly. Bolaji now. He has only Linus in the box. But Bolu Atife comes out beautifully and claims that and looks to launch a quick counter-attack, but the ball isn't the best. And Yusuf will be able to get on the ball. Amazing tackle in there, and now House of Prayer have won the ball back. Looking to change both sides, just unable to settle into the controlled passage of play here. And Yakini on the other side in there. And an amazing footwork in there. The shot is blocked, and the rebound just goes out by Inoua. We've had the first big chance of the game. And it's coming down that left-hand side from Imperial FC. There's some amazing footwork being shown in there. Not the best of balls again. Just unable to bring that down into his spot. And now the chase is on in here. Hawal looking to get on the end of that. But beautiful recovery by Agunzi. And he puts that out for touch. Oh no, it doesn't go out. And it's just a straight ball to Amadara, but the goalkeeper gets there first. Beautiful interception from Coyote. And very quickly, you could see both sides trying to get onto the ball. Sliding tackle in there by Monday. Agunzi. Yusuf back to Agunzi. Beautiful interchange in the middle of the park. Adoche looks for the run of Salahuddin. That's just too much for the young winger to get on the end of. Bright start for both sides in this game. You do know how early goals tends to change matches in the Youth League Cup, and both sides looking to be the first one to shake the back of the net. Monday John looks for the run there of Omadara. Is that an amazing touch in there? And Omadara is brought down. It's the first free kick in a dangerous situation. This will probably be whipped in, and it will be a chance to see House of Prayer with their first attacking set piece of the game. Michael Egba has the ball in hand. It's been a joy to watch in the Youth League Cup so far this campaign. Seems to be a player that can play in multiple positions, down in the middle and down on the right hand flank. It just seems that there's something wrong with that ball again, and the referee was looking at the ball at the start of the game. And it is Awal and Jonathan behind this ball. Just a discussion. Probably not too far out for either of them to try and go for goal. And it's just laid it on the plate and it's a shot from Jonathan, but that is wide. Seems like that was always going to be the plan when you've got two right-footers standing behind the free kick. Just playing through the press now, as of prayer. Yusuf bringing the ball out. Again, the searches for the run. This time it will be Linus who will try to get on the end of that one. There's an amazing touch in there by Bolaji. Both sides justly for the ball. That has gone against Yakini. Monday John Amadara comes down to receive the ball. This time Jonathan does the same thing, just seeming to drag their men out of position. And this time they decide to go long. Shola touches the ball in there. Looks for a foul, nothing given by the referee. Red one. And he's seen the run of Shola. And the linesman has his flag off correctly from offside. A yard or two away on the break. But you can see a bit of what House of Prayer trying to do. Just to invite players deep into their half. And they will just play over their press. And already they want to be on their way. And we get to see the intent as well from House of Prayer and Imperial FC as well. This time it goes out of play. Both sides already have had shots already in this game. A huge chance already for Salahuddin early on for Imperial FC. The best chance for Asif Prayer did come from a free kick. There's another free kick that will be launched deep this time by Mubarak. He has a couple of players to look forward to there, but it's not the best. Not the best of force clearances. The second ball, no one, and this one still not probably cleared by Imperial. They finally get it away. And the chance to quickly counter-attack was snuffed out in there by Majid. Sides justly for the ball, and Imperial come out with the ball this time around. That's the same pass has been knocked out again. Egba Michael, bit of collision with the referee in there. It will be a dead ball before the referee in those situations. Got nowhere to go. And as a free, I've got the numbers right now. I've got two in the middle of the park, but they have to go back. Oh, beautiful drop of the shoulder in there. He has two in the middle of the park, and it's a strong hand from Coyote. He needed to be strong in there, but the danger is still not cleared. Shola just limited the ball. Egba Michael. The ball still not properly cleared. This is Red one. It looks for the free kick, it gets nothing. And Imperial will look to get themselves out of danger in here. The true ball up to Yakini isn't the best. I'm on the John. We'll let that one roll out further through. Beautiful strong guy from Coyote in there. He needed to be strong. There's a bit of early pressure in there from House of Prayer. Young, and that gets on the end of it by no one. And Shola just showing a bit of his strength. Has won the ball and has spread the ball out onto the part of Amadara, but it's just a bit too much. Seems Amadara and Mubarak seem to just change flanks very quickly early on in this game. It's 10 minutes into the game already. It's not the best of ball again. They've lost the ball in a dangerous position. Here is Ridwan. Jonathan. Now the ball is under the part of Amadara. He only has Shola in the middle of the park. Didn't get to it. Still Jonathan. Egba Michael wins the ball back. And it's found Mubarak beautifully. Mubarak dropped the shoulder, goes for goal! So close! And that's the best that they've come to a goal in here. Lovely exchange of passage in there by House of Prayer. You just see the sides just keeping the ball. And it was Egba Michael who kept the ball, drop off the shoulder from Mubarak, and just so close to finding that top corner. The last 5 minutes is seeing more of House of Prayer, sure a bit of intent. And there's that man again, Mubarak. The linesman has his flag up. And the referee will now blow for the offside. It did seem a couple of yards out from offside, tight to this time around. But again, you could see the game plan from House of Prayer. Few touches at the back, and then looking to go long to the wide runners. One for now on the ball. It looks for the runner of Inua. Jonathan will be able to clear that for House of Prayer. Oh, Michael Egba is unable to touch that one, and it's presented Imperial with a chance. And it's been a free kick won by Linus. It's the main man up front. Hasn't had too many touches of the ball. One of his first touches of the match. We see him win a free kick in a very, very dangerous area for Imperial FC. You just see Michael Egba unable to hold that ball, and presented Imperial with a big chance. Still not bringing a lot of men forward for this free kick. They've got as many as 4 players right now behind the ball. But Yakini seems primed to take this. Salahuddin as well making his case for this one. But just standing right there on the edge. And it's gonna be Yakini, it just flies over. And again, very quickly playing out from the back is House of Prayer. Majid again looking for the run. This time it gets a touch to it. And now Amadara is on the run. Has found space past his man and wins the throw in deep in their half. Seems they're gonna go long this time. It's gonna be Michael Egba who's going to see the first long throw of the game. It's good to see this has come back into football, into modern football, as we will say. Nego Michael launches this into the ball. It just fits the ball in there. And the ball comes back to him. He's still got a couple of men in there. And the goalkeeper just gets into that, doesn't catch it. And it's probably clear this time. And there's a chance now for the break. It's 3-on-2 for Imperial FC. Salahuddin on the ball. He has Linus, who's dropped down deep. He gets the ball now. And this time he's found Yakini and he's nicked off the ball by Mubarak. A huge chance for the counter-attack and they're snuffed out for Imperial FC. And that's just how quickly Imperial FC can turn defense into attack in this game. That was a foul there, conceded by Yakini. You can just see them soaking in a bit of the pressure this time around in this game. 15 minutes on the clock. Ebra Michael seems to be all over the pitch so far now. Lead one. Mubarak has continued the run. Is Ebra Michael. Yashola in the box. His cross is blocked. He tries the second time around. Shola guys gets there to it and Ridwan shot. We'll run out for the throw-in. Not the best of contact from Ridwan. What about Michael making things click on this left-hand side? House of prayer. And that will be a foul. Clear foul. We've had a couple of stop gaps in this game already with some of the fouls. Referee still yet to produce his first booking of the game. The second ball's been won and it's done well to keep that in place. Salahuddin. You knew it. Central to that passage of play. The ball is lost there in the middle. You know what? Now back on the ball. Bolaji. Seen in the run of Yakini. And it's led it on for Ridwan, who looks for a first-time cross and looking to get on the end of it. The goalkeeper gets there. First-time cross and looking to get on the end of it. The goalkeeper gets there force just ahead of Modara. Modara. Showing a composure in there. It'll be another throw-in now. Again, both sides looking to get back to the winning column. Ball notched in this time. I went on the end of that one. Mubarak will try and bring this one down, and there's another free kick. Side that participates in the Creative Championship, one of the best grassroots football leagues in the country. We'll just be looking to do much better in the Young Youth League Cup this season. Surprising enough, but goal scorers for Imperial FC the last time they were in action. The 2-0 victory over Emren. Not in the starting 11 today, Sebastian and Binley. First time the big strikers had a chance with a free head on the And Yusuf, we have to do a lot to keep that in touch and in play, and is unable to do that. In touch and in play, and is unable to do that. But that has been given for an eye boot all for the handball. But it is a free. But that has been given for an eye boot all for the handball. But it is a free kick for House of Prayer. They've had a couple of these free kicks from wide areas of prayer. They've had a couple of these free kicks from wide areas, and they've looked to just in swing those balls into the box. To just in swing those balls into the box. To be another chance for that yet again. Another chance for that yet again. This time is Michael Egba. The ball just moves away from Awal. Awal was arriving there. Too much height on it this time around. Salahuddin again is unable to keep that in play. A win will be good for both sides in this game. The win will take House of Prayer back into the top 5, even only temporarily, before the likes of Shuffle Select and Ikorodu City play. A win for Imperial FC as well will take them 2 places up to 8th place, before Josh John and Spartans will play. Read one. And this one will be put out for a throw-in by F. Young. We've seen a lot of action down this right-hand flank. Seems to be the root House of Prayer are looking to get into the half of Imperial FC. It's going to be another long throw from Michael Egba. Launches this one into the box. The first error isn't one, but the goalkeeper will let that one go. There's been complaints about a bit of penalty in there, but quickly waved away by the referee. It's the composure for Imperial FC to just play themselves out from danger and under pressure. It just isn't clicking in the attack for them so far. But defensively on the ball, they've shown composure. And they've shown that they can play themselves into much better position. Now there's a amazing run from Linus, but the linesman has his flag up. Majid looking there for the run. And he's gotten to the ball in front of him. He's brought down his man. And Justice Touch let him down there. Here's Linus on the chance for another counter-attack. He needs support. He gets it in the elbow of Yakini. Yakini is dispossessed again and again. It's just not clicking in the attack. Finally gets it from Omodara. Shola in the box. He has a support from Michael Egba who gets his head to it. But the connection isn't great. Mubarak has done well to keep that in play. Fits in on the ball. Shola brings it down. This time with a shot from Ridwan. Lays it on for Jonathan who goes for goal, but that will go over. You would maybe just question some of the decision making from Shola up front. But he's a striker that tends to want to bring his supporting the forward players into the action. Pretty much the same as his opposite number in their liners. But Lawal has won the ball again. And it's done well. It is brought down. It is a penalty. Quick fit shown by Awal. And it's brought down by Yakini in the box. And it is a penalty. You could just see the idea looking to probably the dummy run from Amodara. And is unfortunately brought down by Yakini. It still stayed down though. And it will be a chance for the first goal of the game, and a yellow card has been brandished in there. Seems it's for the forward man up front, Linus. Probably for decent. The pressure has been slightly piling on Imperial FC. And the first bit of trickery we've seen from our has resulted in this spot kick. Half an hour gone in this encounter. So we'll see who steps up and takes the penalty as Awal gets some treatment. Coach Franklin in there, just as well as Salahuddin, giving us some quick instructions in there, which will be useful if the goal go down from this penalty or if they are still in the game. He's lucky. He's a lucky boy that has gone out for a goal kick. It seems he did have a shout for one of his defenders in there to leave that for him. This will be an outswinger from Mubarak. Brings this one in, and Awala gets his head to that one. But he's out of play. Again, playing out from the back with Yusuf leading the line. Abology under pressure. And he's done well. F Young. Again, it's just not clicking for them when they're trying to move from defense to attack, especially the attacking phase of play. Still on the one goal, separates the sides. Michael Egbe's 32nd minute penalty. Imperial looking to just get back into the game. And this ball is put out of touch there by Monday John. Seemed like he put that out of touch because his man was down, but was already up before. And the fair play just still coming to play in there. Ridwan looking for the run of Ismail Galegba. The flag stays down. But Coyote this time gets the ball on his feet and is able to clear out. Sebastian, amazing trick to get the ball out. And Bola just slits it on to Linus. And Majid just gets there before him. It will be a corner kick. And it's a chance now. Again, we're seeing another corner kick for Imperial FC. Again, not bringing in probably as many bodies as you would expect. We've got as many as 4 men behind the ball in this one. We'll go out for a goal kick. Too much swerve on the corner kick from Sebastian. Yusuf not seeing the run he wanted. Linus to make him there. Yes, Sebastian on the ball. F Young. Oh, but it's just gone underneath. Adoche in there. A beautiful recovery in there by Gunzi to win that. Inoua. Malaji wins the free kick. Following the pirouette. They've just taken that too quickly for the referee's liking. Less than 5 minutes before the break. And it has been a good watch between these two sides. And Egbamakila stayed down after that challenge. 3 minutes away. 3 minutes away. And again, Imperial FC have just turned up the base a bit more since going down to that goal. Kalego just gingerly walking off the pitch in there. Finally get on the way. Sebastian, this time I stayed on side. Brings the ball down under his control. You could see what he was trying to do there. We bring the Linus in. It's not the best of crosses. Shala's touch there just probably lets him down. And a while back on the ball, but is dispossessed. And Sebastian in there. Again, you could just see what he's trying to do. And it's just not clicking for Imperial in attack. Looking to bring Linus in there. And isn't mind that House of Prayer would not want to get through on goal because of how clinical he could be in front of goal. And the ball still stayed in play there, only temporarily. Michael Egba, you could still see still out on the pitch. One for again goes long. And the Liners stayed down in there, didn't get the ball. And the 1-4 has conceded a free kick again on Mubarak. Imperial just getting the most talking into House of Prayer players right now. Oh, you're trying to get the ball down there by Modara. But House of Prayer will be able to snuff out this danger. It'll be interesting to see how much time will be added on. 3 minutes is what we're hearing. Will be added on at the end of this first half. There's had a couple of stoppages for treatment. There's a confirmation of the 3 minutes added on by the fourth official. There's been a yellow card in there. I think again for decent this time for Michael Egba. to say that both players already a yellow card for decent. Have done much better than Lucas Paqueta, who was sent off for two yellow cards for decent in a minute in the English Premier League this past weekend. Shola again using his strength to just allow his men come up front. Now Hawal, he has only Egba and his beautiful control about the touch. Yusuf needed that touch to take the ball away from Egba. The touch for Michael Egba to bring the ball down onto this right foot. And Yusuf, the captain, who's shown much composure, again composed in there and touches the ball out for a corner kick. Imperial definitely would not want to go down. 2 goals into the halftime break. That's exactly what House of Prayer would be looking for. Mubarak with an outswinger. Too much for Awad to get on the end of that. Ridwan launches it back in. Not cleared properly. But Inoua gets on the end of this one and it wins the throw. Ridwan will clear that. Back gets on the end of it. And it's just missed the run of Shola. It's another throw in deep into Imperial's half. As of Prayers had as many as 5 throw-ins deep into the half of Imperial FC, and again it will be launched. Michael Egba again, the man to launch this one deep. Yusuf gets right to it, and again it is cleared by out of danger. Linus dispossessed. He looks for the referee for help, gets nothing. And there could be a chance for the break on here. Let's let the ball on for Salahuddin. He has help arriving in the middle. And he's done back to get past his man, gets the shot away. But just sails past the left-hand side post. It's another shot, this time from Salahuddin, second of the game. And that is the last bit of action in the first half. It's been a good watch with the House of Prayer going in to the lead. A while was brought down by Yakini, and the penalty was converted by Michael Legba. It is the only goal that has separated both sides so far. But there have still been half chances for both sides. Imperial have had a couple of chances, half chances to equalize. House of Prayer have had a couple of moments as well to double the lead. But at halftime, it is House of Prayer 1, Imperial FC 0. All right, so welcome back. We're getting ready now for the commencement of the second 45 minutes here in this NYLC Cup Match Day 10 encounter between House of Prayer and the Imperial Football Club. There's still only Michael Egwe's goal that separates both sides. And it just seems like we have some sort of delay again before the second half kicks off. Good to see how Imperial FC come out in this break. They've already made a substitution as we start the second half. Right after they considered the goal, Sebastian came on for Yakini, who constantly considered the spot kick converted by Michael Egba. The substitutions, however, for both sides at the start of this second half. Nkunze clearing that one out from danger. And Shola just trying to win that one. Barak unable to get on the end of that one. Calmly cleared back Waffle. And back to Coyote, the goalkeeper. Sebastian's touching there and it's done well to get past two men. He's found Noah in the good space. Noah gets the ball over the top. Talavadin has done well to keep that in play, but the linesman's flag is up. Linesman flag goes up, full offside. It was just offside. Yusuf has won a lot of the ball in this game. He's done that at the start of the second half again as it's far in there. Oh, beautiful touch there by Agunzi. Like I said, at the second half, in the first half, Imperial FC have shown a lot of composure in their backline behind the ball. If we hadn't jinxed it with what I'm saying, Bolaji in there. The ball just sticks to his feet. Drop off the shoulder in that pirouette, and he's lost possession, but illegally so. Problem for Imperial at the start of the ball, at the start of the match, and in that first half. There's amazing play, getting themselves out of danger under pressure at the start of the first half. And all the way through the first half, it just wasn't clicking for them in the second half. But Michael now leading the press for House of Prayer, and they've just been able to play out of the press as they have all game. Bolaji now to Sebastian on the right hand flag. F Young. Back to Bolaji. Getting on the ball a bit more now. Imperial FC playing in House of Prayer's half. And then again, just a wrong pass. Just swings the momentum again. Akim Majid back to Bolo Atifengo. Goes long. And Shola will chase this down with Agunzi. And he's just getting that right in front of him, and he needed to nick that away, and it's a corner kick. The corner kick conceded this time around. It's just what they've been doing all game, House of Prayer. Interchange of passes at the back line. And after a couple of passes, they look to go long to the strong man up front. Mubarak with another outswinger. And Modarazes just takes it away from goal. Jonathan looks like he wanted to shoot and shoots this time. And is blocked. Back to Mubarak. Mubarak just floats it to the back line. Where he's waiting. And a touch. Just takes it away. It's another good chance in there. And it's another corner conceded. And it was Ridwan shots that was conceded. Another hat finger from Mubarak. Egbamanke gets a slight touch to it. And he's been allowed to turn in there while it goes down again this time. The referee tells himself to pick him up. He was brought down there by Salahuddin, but not enough, says the referee, for another spot kick. And again, they've won the ball now. Linus brought down there. F Young. We're hearing he's going to be substituted very early in now. Latin is stripped and ready to come on. Yusuf now on the ball. Agunzi. And the ball has found its way through to Salahuddin. It looks to get the better of Majid in there, but the strong centre back gets the best of him. He had two men arriving in the center of the box in there. Probably just one touch too many. One touch too many this time for Yusuf. Mubarak will be unable to get the ball onto his good side. And then again, interchange of passes at the back. Yusuf looking for the run of Linus. Majid clears that one out. We'll get that substitution now. It seems it's Adoche that is coming off for Latinwo. Substitution in there. He just slotted right into that deep line playmaker role on Latinwo. As it seems Imperial have had more of the ball at the start of the second half. It's the second substitution already. As House of Prayer prepares a couple of substitutions of their own, a triple change coming up for House of Prayer. Umbeng and Sadiq, part of the players coming on for House of Prayer. Whipped in this time to the far post. Brought it down well, Salahuddin. A support from Inowa, who goes for goal, and that's another wasted chance. Still 1-0, 54 minutes on the clock. It's been more of Imperial FC at the start of the second half, looking for the equalizer. Beautiful touch there by F. Young, and he still won the ball. And he's continued on his run. That's Linus in front of him, as you know, as well in the box. But the cross isn't great, and Bolo Atife will come out and easily clear that one. Now Olatin will get on the ball. You can see what he's trying to do. The ball gets to Linus. He has support now with Sebastian, and Sebastian with a shot is blocked. He keeps the ball in play. Linus, and they will be able to clear now House of Prayer. Olatin still since his introduction. Started that last break, and he's still now on the ball. At the best of ball now to Bolaji, and Shola seems to be getting ready on his bike. He has support from Michael Legba, who gets his touch, looks for the shot. That seems to be in the box, but it seems the referee has given a free kick right on the edge of the box. Right on the edge of the box. And it is Yusuf who is considered a free kick. Just right as Egba Michael wanted to take a shot. Seems Yusuf got a leg in front of him. It's not giving us a chance now for their triple substitution. As Shola's race has been run, it will be replaced by Igani to lead the line. Modara comes off for Obeng as well. And Awal will won the penalty kick. He's also substituted for Sadiq. So we will start with a free kick in a dangerous position for House of Prayer. Ridwan stands over this one alongside Obeng. Seems more seems more suited to a right footer. Well, left footer, I should say. But Egba Michael has done his run up. And he will be Michael Egba. And the goalkeeper needed to get a touch on that one. And it's out for a corner kick. They're taking their time to play this now. It's going to be another outswinger from Mubarak. And Egba Michael is there back. The danger's still not cleared. And the ball is just cleared off the line there. The ball was trickling into the back of the net. And Salahuddin just cleared the ball off the line. And it seems Sadiq was just come on, getting in on the action in there. Almost an hour played now on the clock. Still only Michael Egba's 32nd minute penalty that separates both sides. Again, a win will be huge for either of these sides. Hearts of Prayer looking to get back to winning ways. We're right back on the way now. Imperial FC just looking to get back on their horse. Being the sides much better on top in since they restart. It's just not clicking for them in attack. Sadiq looking for to get on the ball. Both himself and Ghana, the substitute, have lost out in there. You know, they're looking for the quick throw. And it's another penalty kick. This time it's Akim who concedes the sports kick. Badges into the player. It's Jonathan, I think. It's Jonathan, but Imperial have been the much better side since the second half. Just gets to the ball before the man. Anytime, any day, that is a sports kick. They've been slightly applying the pressure since the start of the second half. And they have a chance now from the sports kick to draw level and take the penalty. Pressure moment. You know, it steps up. Bolo to flying goal. And it's saved! At ground level! Also, prayer players telling the play, whoever's been sent up to leave the stand. But it gives both coaches, both Coach Mohamed Ali and Coach Franklin, a chance to speak words into the players. You could just see Coach Ali gearing his players on. Again, we're still not sure exactly who's been sent off on the bench. I'm not so sure exactly what the complaint is in particular. It seems it's the assistant coach for House of Prayer. It's the seems the referee just taking his time now before the game starts. So I'm not so sure exactly what the assistant coach was not pleased with in there. Definite penalty. Appeal for a penalty that was given as a free kick. Not so sure exactly what. But the game finally gets on the way. And I will be surprised if that has injected more angst and more energy into both sets of players in this final half hour. Bolo Etife will now claim this. Remember, both sides have already made a couple of substitutions. Triple change made by House of Prayer. That was one of the substitutes in the Gani. But the flag is up for offside. You just see Ghani arriving there at the back post. But he is already straight into an offside position. Seems they're gonna go long as well or not. Sebastian Dua to keep that in play, but he's just headed back into his pass by read one. And Sebastian still in control of the ball. It's Linus. Shot is blocked. Both sides jostling for the ball. Ball is won there by Ghani. He clearly just didn't see the run of Egba Michael. He was in an offside position. He knew. He's looking at the linesman just before he gets a touch on the ball. The ball came in too late from Ghani. Again, Imperial FC dominating the possessions. Still yet to make a couple of things click in the attack. Agunzi, one for just goes long, and that's an excellent touch from Salahuddin. But the ball goes out. More substitutions now been prepared by Imperial FC. Abdul Wahid, one of the players who's gonna come on. That's a lefty touch there by Sadiq. More stoppages now in the second half. And I think both sides will like. Nasser Prayer would actually prefer that at this stage of the game. It's a free kick though, and this one will be swung in by the captain, Yusuf. Swings in it. Boluatife comes out and claims that one. Salahuddin's run again, gets on the end of the ball, brings it down to his spot. This one will be a corner kick. Similar to the penalty he won earlier on. Just see the beautiful walk in there. A long ball and the touch to bring the ball down to his spot. The ball was duly cleared away. Both seems the man that made the challenge and the goalkeeper are both down on the pitch. It's been a game full of stoppages. It's been a game that has had goals. Igba's 32nd minute penalty opened the scoring for Ino's 63rd minute strike after missing the penalties. Rebound would equalize, but just 10 minutes later, it was Ghani off the bench to put House of Prayer back into the lead. It seems it's Majid that is down and Bolo Etife. It's a corner kick though. And with the way Majidi is gingerly being helped out, I would be surprised if he can continue this game. But for now, so player play man shot. And that's a foul there by the big centre back. A game full of stoppages. Let's just put that into the part of Obeng. Sadiq putting that into his path. And that long ball there, you could see the run of Jonathan, but his touch isn't great. You could see the run. The defender saw the run as well. But this touch is not heavy enough. And finally now the substitutions will take place. I think for Imperial. As Majid is good enough to continue. And that will be the end of the game. For Sebastian, who had initially come on in the first half. And also Olatiwo, who's only come on, has also been substituted. A bit of a surprising one as well. He's just won the ball there, Obeng. Just showing a bit of strength. He hasn't won the free kick though. The referee tells him to pick himself up. They've lost the ball there. Beautifully won back by Bolaji. There is smash out to the midfield. And he's gonna be displaced with that one. And you could just see the players getting into a bit of fracas in there. But you will not be pleased to have considered a free kick for that one. No bank is still down. Right outside the Imperial FC box. It's still 1-0. We're trickling close to the end of this game. 85 minutes on the clock. Seems a yellow card has been shown there to both Bolaji and I think Sadiq. Will be a free kick and Obeng is left out. It's been a feisty game. Badmore's been prepared to come on full house of prayer as well. And they will make the substitution now, and it's Hakim who would be replaced. The right back comes off. Full Badmus. We've had a lot of stoppages in the second half. It will be interesting to see how much time is added on at the end of the game. Still only one goal separates both sides, 2-1. She's going to shoot from that distance, Jonathan, like just the did. The start of the second half with the first free kick. This time it's easily cleared out of danger. And Yusuf Ball isn't the best. And he knows. He's been one of the most composed players on the pitch. That is far, far from one of his best. As of prayer, I've just been able to snuff out the threat of Imperial FC so far in this game. Specialism is going 2-1 up. Going to be another long full this time by Michael Egber. And they've won a corner kick off the fallen Yusuf, who's complaining and telling the ref he was being pulled down in there. But it's another corner. And House of Prayer clearly in no worry and no rush to play, just letting the time wind down. Michael with another outswinger corner. Gets his head to it. Goalkeeper. Almost didn't get the right connection. Touch on that wasn't great. It wasn't headed that time around from Sadiq. There was a chance there to seal off the game for House of Prayer. Ilorin will be 3 minutes added on at the end of this game, which will be a bit surprising given the amount of stoppages we've had so far. So, but Michael looking to throw this one long again. Launches it into his box. Always gets into the box. Badmus on the end of that one, but Yusuf will clear it. Confirmation of the 3 minutes added done at the end of this game by the referee. Imperial FC have to throw everything at it now. It's been a scrappy affair in the second half. Wanford takes that long. Back to Agunzi. Yusuf. Agunzi. Long ball over the top. Salawuddin can't get there before Majid. Majid clears the ball out forward throwing. And that long ball there by Abdul Wahid. One of his first involvement in the game isn't the best. One infield there. Abdul Wahid is act down. Just act down by Kamaldeen in there. Time is now on this side. Spent 2 minutes of the 3 added on. It's another free kick. 60 seconds left on the clock for Imperial. Yusuf, you've got to throw everything right at it. Majid goes long. Oh, that's excellent from Iwafu. Beautifully and composed the defender, and the end pass isn't great. And it could be a chance here, but the linesman's flag is up. And quickly on the back again is Imperial. It's just 30 seconds left on the shot clock now. Yes, Linus drops the ball for Iwafu, but just been brought down there. One of the nastiest challenges. I'm surprised the referee will not book him for that one. Surprised that's not a yellow card. Completely missed the ball. Gets the man. And given the sort of bookings we see nowadays, probably should be a card. But it is the Elmiri now for Imperial FC. We're past the 3 minutes added on into the 4th minute of the 90. Ball is sent in this time around. Something is there. But Bolu Atife calmly collects that one. And that is that. There is the end of the game. It is House of Prayer. We'll get back to winning ways here in Ilorin. It was a game full of drama, full of hard tackles and full of chances. We will be Egber Michael who will pull the score in the 32nd minute after being brought down a while. But he coolly converted, and at the start of the second half, for all their pressure, Imperial won a penalty of theirs, which was missed by Unua, and he converted the rebound. But just 10 minutes later, Gani off the bench would put House of Prayer back into the lead. On the side, were able to hold on for a 2-1 win. It's finished here at the Rashid Yakinimen Bowl. House of Prayer 2, Imperial FC 1.